Roll the die. Roll the die. Roll the die. Roll the die. Roll the die.
I think it's time for a fireball, my friend.
Roll the die. 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 Roll the die.
It's time for Maximum Sanchez.
Roll the die. Roll the die.
Would anyone care for some astral tea?
That's pretty good.
Roll the die. Roll the die.
Welcome to the Hall of Magnificence, where every hero is magnificent.
Roll the Today's Roll the Die.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Roll the Die, where we play a lot of tabletop RPG games, and we're back finally after 2 months of not being here.
Miscellaneous.
Would you say we're back from outer space?
We are back from outer space.
That's what David trying to do with that sad look upon your face. I should have changed that stupid. Yeah,
a
I
lot
got
of
you.
things-
I got it. I
A
got
lot of
it.
things have happened. We had some technical difficulties. We went to EGX. That was a lot of fun. We definitely had a lot of fun going around playing some cool games, and meeting up with the lovely people at Games Aid, who we do sponsor.
Oh yes.
And that is a nice little segment going into the affiliates. We do
Who
sponsor.
were only there for one day
Who were only there for one day, but we do sponsor
because
Games
they ran
Aid.
out of all their tombola prizes.
They did.
Yeah, that's a good problem to have as a charity. Basically,
Yeah,
you
It's
just
run out of shit.
The queue. They moved to they were there the second day, but they were there on the Thursday and the Friday. The Friday they moved them to the other side because the queue on the Thursday was so long. They moved them to somewhere where they
they
had
were
a bit
still
more
there.
space for the queue, which
Didn't
is
even
really
see
good
that. I didn't even
space.
see
No, I
them.
didn't even notice.
Yeah,
Which was
yeah.
a nice little segment into going to our affiliates of the stream. Obviously, of course, we do sponsor Games Aid within our Humble Bundle link, so you can go check that out if you do !partners, I believe, in chat. We also have Hero Forge. It does work. Fuck yeah. I
it
had to
work.
remember all of our commands there for a second because it's been that long. We also have Hero Forge, where you can create some really cool miniatures for D&D games, as well as
I think I
STL
have
files
a
if you want
command
to
for
3D
Hero
print.
Forge.
We do probably also. I think it's exclamation Hero Forge, but then it's
I think
also
it
with
is.
the partners.
Sensible.
It's there.
Yeah,
it's
but this has
used by
more
partners, it is included.
There you go.
Yeah.
Construct your own minis with a wide variety of materials and colors with that link there on Hero Forge. We love Hero Forge, we love Humble Bundle, and we love Games Aid. Thank you guys for
Hero Forge is amazing if you just want to design a character. If you got a character in mind, you can design it. You don't even have to buy it. It can just design it.
And also, for
Yes.
those of you who have
free.
3D printers, you can, I believe, you can buy the files to print it
Yes.
yourself.
The STL files. You can purchase those, and they are the cheaper option.
They
I
also
believe.
have a subscription where you can get X amount of stuff each month, but it also opens up being able to save stuff as tokens.
Yes.
You can create your own tokens and other stuff with that. I used it for a off-stream game.
All of the
Still
cool shit
subscribed.
available for you with that link. Go check it out. There are some amazing stuff on Hero Forge. I like to just fuck around with the character builders, and just create little funny minis of other people's characters and just people that I meet in real life.
I think it
There
was
is
Hero
definitely not one of
Forge.
Ben.
I think it was Hero Forge. They've actually got a mini with a little accordion, like a little button accordion, and I play that in real life. So I was like,
you can. There are lots of instruments, spells, tools.
There's a lot
all
of
sorts
you
of
name it.
cards. Yeah,
Go
you
check
name
it out. It's really
It's
fun.
amazing.
It's free to just create stuff on there. You can save them as well if you would later like to purchase. But yeah,
and it all works with Tailspire if you do have Tailspire.
works with a lot of them actually. It doesn't just not
It
just
does.
It works with Dungeon Alchemist as well. Yeah, there's a
Or
few. Those two are the ones that I really know.
Yeah.
Because they're 3D in that. Anyway, this is our Star Wars campaign, and of course, it wouldn't be a Star Wars campaign without our opening crawl, which does give
Which was made 2 months ago.
2 months ago, and it does give a bit of backstory to what's happening from last episode going into this episode and a little bit further backwards.
It'd be very handy to remind us what's going on as well.
Yeah,
I have
so,
a big catch up to do.
Without further ado, please enjoy the opening crawl. And we are back. Hope you enjoyed the opening crawl there. And Ben.
Yeah, so I'm going to recap a lot of things because it's been a while. You guys were released from prison.
Yep.
Went to go to Bugs's private eye agency. Motherfucker blew up.
We're going to do this to me. We're going to remind me of this shit, man. I'm still sorry about it.
You went to El Taco and got some burrito. Some of you got a bit high on spice because you asked for
the
wrong thing.
Me. Just me.
Because you asked for the wrong thing, really. You found some work. You got was it Little Nut?
Little Nut, yeah.
For Little Nut.
Well, no, we spoke to Big Nut. We spoke to Big Nut, and then he sent us to Little Nut.
Yeah.
At the Devil's Gambit.
And Little Nut gave you a little job to recover some a product of Nut Industries,
which we then jury rigged out of there on. We got
on
out
a
of there
forklift.
on a jury rigged forklift that had nitros, which I managed to somehow control with expert poise.
You got paid. You then went to do some digging around about these missing people. You went to a bowling alley where they all seemed to disappear around their birthday.
Oh shit!
You Bugs ruined some poor bartender's petunias. Who might also be in on it.
No, he fucking robbed a place, didn't he?
Who might be in on it? You then not having nothing much else to do other than knowing that a visit was going down in the next couple of days. You decided to you go somewhere, and you heard about a fight club, and Chronisk heard about a fight club. Chronisk and Pa joined, as well as Bugs, as his alter ego, El Taquito.
Which none of us knew about. So
except for Pa.
Except for Pa. Pa worked it out.
Chronisk ended up winning, fighting against Yabba Dabba Doo, the Wookiee, and accidentally snapping its neck.
Accidentally.
Pa then saw it out the corner of his eye being carted out through a set of double doors and saw the body get chucked into an incinerator.
Yeah.
That's not the first time this has happened then.
And then you went back and and then the opening crawl told the rest of it.
And then this has happened.
So you so on your part of your investigations, you went to speak to thinking that maybe there might be some kind of protection racket going on, like with the Screaming Zabraks. You went to speak to a local grocery store, basically, while the rest of you kind of like took your speeder that you won at the fight club. Nice speeder.
Very nice.
And you went around a bit. And if I remember, Specty tried to hack into the dark web side of the Zabraks webpage, and
there was a tablet.
Succeed.
I think there was a tablet, and I succeeded in wiping the tablet.
Yes,
I think. Or something like that.
Yeah, but when you were looking for information about the Screaming Zabraks Club, you found their webpage, but it didn't seem nefarious at all. It just showed it was their front-facing side of things. But you did get a few threats during, which may or may not pop up. But yeah, you were exploring around trying to find out.
Okay, can I?
If you can find anything,
but
can I try something?
Pardon?
Can I try and give a call to the local police peoples real quick, because I have their numbers. Yeah, because I had the last question I had was not good as the one I have right now. I've had some time to think about it.
Yeah, you've had 2 months to
so
think about it.
you wanna call like the local Corsec office?
Yeah.
Okay.
The Rosers.
They don't have a number, but you can go down there.
Yeah, I'll go down. Would they recognise me? Because obviously I would have been I would have been a local PI, so I would have been talking to the police every now and again.
Do you want your backup? I'll come with you.
Yeah, go on.
Some of them might.
Good cop, bad cop.
Like some of the detectives might, but
What about the receptionist?
I think they're called a desk sergeant. I don't think they really have reception.
They remember the day that we got processed.
Oh yeah, they probably
So
will.
yes, they will remember us.
But would you both got arrested on the same day though?
No, but we've been arrested at different times, but they've
Oh, yeah, they might
recognise
remember.
us.
Yeah,
We
they
all-
might
We're all
remember you.
released at the same time.
no. There's when you go in there seems to be like a new desk sergeant.
Oh.
Seems to have changed in the time you were in prison.
Ah.
Hello, good. Is it so or madam?
It's a dude.
You're unsure.
Unsure.
Oh.
Hello, Sergeant. Play it fucking safe.
Best way.
So
They speak in an androgynous voice, so it's still unsure.
I'm Bugs, a local private eye. This is my associate, Pa.
I just nod my head.
We are investigating a disappearance of a local proprietor of a local inn, named the Rusty Bucket. Rusty Bouquet, obviously.
Oh, that shithole.
Yeah.
Whoa.
So I'm just looking. Have you had any like incidents that have been going on there? Arguments, fights, people pulling plasters,
Can't say anything's been reported.
Weird, because we were staying there, as you see, and then we heard a commotion. Next thing you know, Rusty's been abducted, and we think that local biker gang is responsible.
I have the patch. Can I show them the patch?
They look at the patch. Okay. So you
need
want
to know where they are.
Any information on this
roll
miscreants?
Coercion.
Oh, I thought it was going to be a coercion check.
Well, negotiate. Actually, no, you're trying to negotiate, really.
Yeah.
Who's rolling coercion?
Okay. The question is, what is your
you
coercion?
just because you initiated by saying
what is your coercion, Mike?
My coercion is 1 yellow, 1 green.
Way better than mine. Mine is 2 green.
Can I get
it'll be against 2 purple.
Can I get a boost die from Bugs?
I would
Which one? He did say we'd like some information on them.
Yeah.
I gave good reasoning, and that was great.
You're getting a setback though because they don't know who you are.
Okay. That's fine. I will allow this. 2 purple, yeah?
What's the difficulty?
Yes, please.
Ladies and gentlemen, the first roll of 2 months. That was not a bad roll. 1 success and 1 advantage.
Oh. Well, it's an average check, so
yeah,
it's not hard to not do. What kind of information do you need?
Their location, perchance, any kind of contacts that we may be able to get involved with. Not to start anything too ruckus. We just want to go and have a chat.
Surveillance. Make sure, if they have Rusty, make sure we can tell the local authorities. If they don't have Rusty, then no harm, no foul,
Yeah.
Okay. Well, it starts on a terminal. They start clacking away. I'm using they because you don't know if they're male or female. Yeah, they talk in an androgynous voice as well, so
it's safe to assume.
Are they humanoid or like Mandalorian? Are they like behind a mask or something?
No, they are.
Is it like a sort of like an alien species where gender is a little bit more
Ben's trying to remember his
like unusual
shit.
I'm trying to remember my races.
It's some sort of alien without your sort of standard human style gendering.
Yes.
Then fair enough.
It doesn't really matter.
It doesn't really matter. It's an
It's
alien
a throwaway
with
character, but
but there must be like alien species where they have like 3 genders or they're one or they change, like clownfish.
It's the
Yeah.
clown.
Or the Moclan race from the Orville.
The green bird.
Where they're mostly male.
No, there's
green
not.
bird.
They are all male, apart from every so
No,
often there is a female born.
Which makes it mostly.
That's usually the other way around to normal, because a lot of snakes, I think,
Are they
or
Smurfs?
something, they're all female. They occasionally sort of have eggs just by themselves. They like clone themselves occasionally. I think it's like alligators or lizards or something. Weird but cool. I know we're just doing a little bit of research here. It's
Keldor.
Keldor. Okay.
Keldor.
Plo Koon, for anyone that doesn't know their
Oh
race.
yeah,
Yes.
the green dude.
No.
That Jedi.
No,
Yeah, green
he
dude.
is not green.
No, he's orange.
Isn't he? Is he? Oh, okay, I'm maybe thinking of a different one.
He's the only one who could be.
He has-
Oh, is he the one with the enormous head?
No,
He's the
that's
one with the.
Jelly
He's the
Monday.
one with
Got a
the.
mask.
Yeah, the mask.
Oh
over
yeah,
his mouth.
yeah, the one who
He
looks a
has-
bit like a head crab.
Yeah, he has
Yes.
an orange lightsaber.
Yeah,
He's
the
like
one
the
who
only
looks like a
one
bit
with an
like a
orange
head crab.
lightsaber.
Yeah, sorry, I was thinking of the green one, but he's whatever it's
He doesn't
called,
have an orange lightsaber.
one with the black eyes and the
Yeah.
lots of
Plo Koon doesn't. The Plo Koon does not have an orange lightsaber.
Half-Life.
Yeah.
And what did they say?
It was blue.
They click clack at the thing. They're like, it doesn't look like we have any information on where they're known to be. We're just like, we've got many different. Yeah, we just have a general area.
I mean, we'll
Tells you
take
the general
that.
area, which is where you're already staying at.
Oh.
Like it covers quite a big expanse around there.
Could
Honestly, that's
I-
all the information that we have.
Could I roll
Mm-hmm.
No, that's pretty shit.
While you're thinking, I was thinking of Kit
Oh,
Fisto, who's a naughty.
Are there any
Yeah.
like terminals or anything nearby that I may be able to access?
There's a public access terminal, yeah.
I'm
Could-
going to ask. Oh, okay. Go
Sorry.
on.
I'm
It's
just
like a little
thinking,
information-y terminal. There's
Does
also a
it-
section on it. It's like says report a crime.
Does it have could I access it to get into the police database?
I would
Am I
think that probably
am I gonna have
be
to?
possible.
I
Am I
might
gonna
be
have
doing
to
some.
distract this guy?
You may have to. I may be doing some risky shit.
Just looking at Sam.
You
like,
will
honesty
need
and
to be
look-
doing a.
Now I do know how to use computers.
You can.
Yeah, I was going to say it would be a computers check, but honestly, you'd be looking at least 3 red and 2 purple.
Yeah, because they'd have it all like
You'd know,
locked off
yeah.
from the
It'd be
public
locked
system.
down.
You're in a police station. It's gonna,
Yeah.
it's gonna be.
Anyway, Cronus, show
You can try if you
everyone
want,
Darth
but
Vader.
Darth Vader.
Yeah, lift the cat up.
No, yeah.
Oh,
Can I?
Yeah.
While they're at the police station trying to get information,
Yeah.
I must have some underground contacts I could contact. See if they have any idea where
I'd like to contact my contacts.
Exactly.
They'd know of them. They might not know necessarily where they hang out, but you can always ask. You never know.
Yeah, it was worth a try. We're not having much luck at doing anything else.
No, you're not.
And I don't really want to be, because I've seen a lot of people around that I don't really want to be bumping into. So I'd probably be staying at Rusty's, and I might have a look round just to see if I can find any clues or anything. Maybe just
Okay.
straighten the place out because it was turned over a little bit, wasn't it? So
Yeah.
Yeah,
Very,
so I'll- yeah.
very much. It's
The
still,
door.
it's still looking rough.
Yeah.
All that you did was sort out the door.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
I'll basically I'll straighten the place out a bit, but also be looking to see if there's anything unusual or interesting thrown
Okay.
up by that.
Roll.
I was yeah. Okay.
2 seconds. But we're switching.
Yeah, sorry, Aaron.
Go on, Aaron.
Yeah, I was gonna ask the person. You won't have to have the number of the local organized crime division or anything. They might have more information, obviously. If they keep their ears to the ground. Or the local officer in charge of organized crime.
Crime Watch. The neighborhood watch.
This is where I find out that there's a specific person who, detective who hates my guts, and it's him.
Stop giving Ben ideas.
Yeah, exactly. You just giving Ben ideas, so it is going to happen now. It's been concreted into existence. And this, ladies and gentlemen, is why you keep your mouth shut during a D&D session.
Yes.
Especially one where there's flippy things that I can essentially
an
force you to flip.
It's an ex-girlfriend.
Oh no!
Oh yeah!
Shut up! No,
that would be great.
I'm not dealing with this.
They say to you is like, well, any information they would have had, it would already be on the system. I would have been able to find it. We don't have anything more. I can put you in touch with someone, I guess, within the division. She starts looking through some names on it. But they're on holiday. Flicking through a few names and they come across random name generator.
I knew that's what you were doing.
No, quick! Ask ChatGPT for a name. Ladies and gentlemen, the power of AI is brought to you by Roll the Die.
A lot of the plot has been fleshed out by AI.
Yeah, it has.
Yeah, it can't draw hands though, can it?
No, it can't.
Rob Liefeld with
It really can't.
Can't draw hands. Go on, Sam. Chronisk, even show us the Darth Vader.
He's such a cute kitty.
Show us the Darth Vader. Stretch her up.
Princess Leia, everyone.
Princess General Leia Organa Solo, but we take her to the vet, and they pronounce it Leia, and it annoys me.
It's very annoying.
Stretch her up so you can see her Darth Vader.
You mean
see?
that, don't you?
Yeah, I do.
The name is Ryara Vossi.
Whoa!
Okay, the second I hear that name, my face just goes. Okay, that would be lovely.
That'd be great.
After I get the details, I'm like, thank you very much, and I walk over to Pa, and I'm like, okay, so we have good news and bad news. Which do you want first?
Can I just say, I'm holding you to this now because you've already reacted like that. But I didn't say anything about you recognizing the name or not. So you've already said you recognise the name. So fine, go ahead with it.
You have set
in on that one.
What is?
You've done it again.
You are setting in motion a series of unfortunate events that would only lead to your demise.
It's going to be
this
fun.
Whiskey right now.
Content.
Yeah,
it's brilliant.
I recognise the name. You just presumed, I recognise the name because you just presumed I was gonna fuck you over like that. It's like
it's the
now you'll never know what my true intentions were.
Okay, so I fucked myself over, but that's fine. So, do you want the good news or bad news?
Yeah, bad news. What's the bad news?
So, I know the person we have to talk to.
Okay.
Or a person.
But that's good news?
It would be if the person didn't, have a bit of an issue with me.
What have you done?
Can I? I'm gonna butt in here.
Yes.
Save me.
Go
What
on.
have you
What did I
done?
do? What did I do?
You took him out on a date. You went to the toilet and escaped through the window,
Oh my
leaving them with
god!
leaving them with a 2,000 credit bill.
So
Ooh.
I took her out today, and obviously we
You
ordered
dined and
some.
dashed her.
I decided to go to a good restaurant as a first date. Then I forgot my wallet, and I didn't feel like the date was going too well, and I jumped out the window. I went to the toilet, jumped out the window.
You dined and dashed.
No. What
It wasn't a huge bill. It was only 2,000 credits.
Only.
A police officer. A police officer.
You're saying this in front of this other person.
I'm not there. I'm
this
not there.
androgynous
But,
person, and this desk sergeant looks at you as like, "Oh, so you're the dickhead."
Oh shit!
Is she still salty about
Fuck off.
it? Is she still mad about that?
Oh, she tells you to fuck off.
Oh god.
Well, they tell you to fuck off. I should say.
I'm gonna turn to the desk sergeant. Thank you for your time. I'll escort him out now.
Would I know her usual horn? Like,
excuse me?
her usual horn, the place where they usually are?
No.
Okay. So I just have the number.
You met them once. Yeah, someone set you up on a date.
I'm gonna give the number
one.
to Pa and be like, it's probably best if you call her and arrange the meet, because I don't think she's gonna take my call.
That's probably a great idea.
Are you heading back to the Rusty Bucket?
From the police station.
Yeah.
I believe we would.
Yeah. No.
While you're doing that, then,
yes,
Cronus.
Yeah.
You said you were going to try and find some contacts in like the local. A lot of the people work in like some of the local restaurants or cafes.
Some of them, yeah. Anyone.
Yeah. There's some that are nearby that might know, that you think might know. To make your way to one of the nearby cafes. We'll call it the Tauntaun's Rest.
Sure.
Hot food a speciality, eh?
Yeah.
The burgerito.
Yes.
Oh god, no.
I'm not doing that. Hey, it's you guy. Hello, it's you.
Burgeritoing again.
No. No. You go to a Hotharian cafe.
I'm just gonna say this: every fast food chain has to have a guy who sounds exactly like that, and they all look the same, and it becomes a recurring joke, like the spotty teenager or something like that.
Well, like Tommy and or Tommy from Come Fly With Me.
Yeah.
Yes.
Anyway, you head there to
Press Burger.
Try and find one of your contacts.
Okay.
Hoping that they'll be there.
It's been a month or two, but hopefully, yeah.
Okay, you make your way there. Looking round. Take a seat. Do you want to roll a perception?
No, I'd rather it just happened, but go on then.
Roll a perception. 1 purple.
Oh, okay. That's hopeful then.
Pretty good at perceiving, I thought.
That is... I've forgotten what all the symbols mean. I know that this one's a triumph.
Describe them. The success is a little explode. And
an advantage is the dot with the really fancy wings.
Dot with fancy wings.
Jedi symbol.
Yeah. And then and then failure is the other one. Can't remember what it looks like.
Despair looks like
failure. Failure looks like failure looks like the Imperial symbol, and despair is the big one with the the sort of pointy bits, isn't it?
The
Oh,
spare,
Yeah, no, failure is like a
spare-
triangle.
Okay,
That's
okay.
the
Failure is a
spare.
triangle, yeah.
Yeah, failure is a
I've got
triangle.
One
Yeah.
triumph, one success, one failure.
Oh shit!
What was that, sorry?
One triumph, one success, one failure. So the
Triumph
triumph
Failure
is
count.
The triumph
Triumph
is still a success.
Yeah, it's two
The
successes.
failure and successes cancel each other
It's one
out.
success.
So you got one success, which is
Yeah.
a triumph.
Mhm.
Okay. You
Nice.
don't see your contacts. You do see someone you recognise as an employee there. It's not like doesn't. You know that they don't know the underground stuff, but they might know where your contact is.
okay. Well, I
How
shall
long
wait
were you locked away for?
It wasn't that long. I think it was only about a month or two.
Yeah, you had the shortest sentence a
Yeah.
lot, didn't you? Yeah. Okay, yeah. He's standing at the counter pouring some hot chocolate.
Okay. Hot chocolate, nice. Well, I shall go up to the counter. This fellow.
You see that his name tag says Jimmy.
I shall go.
Just a human.
Just
Is it Jimmy
a
the Kid?
human. Just
Yeah,
a
he's
human.
just a human.
Wait, what is the name of the establishment?
The Tauntaun's Rest.
Hi, welcome to the Tauntaun Dress. Could I take your order, please?
Hey, Jimmy.
Oh, I need my t-shirt.
I'm
Do I know you?
hoping you can help. I'm looking for insert name of contact here.
Yeah,
Oh,
give
you're
me a
not
name.
making
You
that.
just make up the
Insert
name. Give me the name. I don't.
Oh, okay.
Just tell me the name.
Or go to a Star Wars name generator like everyone
Dave
else.
Blaster.
I was also Clandrew.
Clandrew. Clandrew. I like it.
Clandrew's on break right now. He'll be back.
No,
in 10 minutes.
right.
I'm kidding.
Let me correct that.
No, you're
Clandrew-
giving them ideas now.
Clandrew, he lets you know that Mike can do it in the voice. Clandrew was killed in caught in a gang crossfire
Oh, didn't you know?
2 weeks ago.
Clandrew's dead. He died 2 weeks ago. Sorry, I had to do it in the most monotone way. Yeah,
Just imagine it monotone but squeaky voiced.
Squeaky
Well,
monotone.
No, he's not squeaky. He's
sorry.
just that uber depressed at his job that he's just.
He's like- He's got that proper emo haircut.
It's the old welcome to Chunks. Please choose your chunks.
Welcome to
Clandrew's
Chunks.
dead.
Please choose
He
your
was here
chunks.
2 weeks ago.
Clandrew is dead.
Everything is pain.
Everything is
Ow.
pain.
How,
Everybody's
who?
dead, Dave.
How, who, when?
Gangs,
Tell me
Gang,
more.
gang warfare 2 weeks ago.
crossfire, middle, caught in,
Crossfire,
Whereabouts?
Swiss cheese.
just over there. And
He points just out the window. He points out the window and
You see a bit of a blood
and
splat.
just to sort of like, and it's like, yeah, it's literally across the window, across the road. It's like, hey,
Got some
I heard he
flowers
looked
and a
like-
tin of beer or something there.
I heard he looked
Swiss
like Swiss cheese.
As Jimmy picks up some Swiss cheese.
Eats it.
Oh, girl, you disappear for a month and you come back and everything's gone to shit. It was
Yeah.
pretty shitty
Welcome.
before we went away.
Welcome to
Welcome to
Coruscant
the-
Under
I was gonna
City.
say, welcome to the main systems.
Welcome to
Fine.
the core systems.
So somehow we got shut up and turned yellow. Fine.
The fuck?
How dare you, sir?
The fact is,
That
I'm
man
not
was a yellow Twi'lek.
He said he turned into Swiss cheese.
Oh, I see.
It
yeah.
meant
I thought
he
it
was
it's got
riddled with
holes
laser.
in, not
Yeah.
got holes in.
Oh, fucking hell.
Yeah. Have you not heard of this planet of Swiss? You know, it's
What is this planet of
Yellow.
Swiss?
The
Swiss
thing
planet.
is, I could actually imagine that Cronus legitimately thinks that he turned yellow.
New
Yeah.
speciality, Twillick burger.
Fine. I probably won't see you later. Well, that didn't work. I'm just going to head back to the.
You're not even going to order anything. Wow.
No.
From this twat.
I like how you actually pointed up at me as you said that.
I mean,
I wouldn't order anything from myself either, to be completely fucking honest.
With that, knowing that there's not, can't think of any
Actually, just
contact
looking at
that's
the
near.
layout, yeah, this is you up here, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Knowing
fair
that there's not much, you probably not got a contact nearby. It'd be quicker to get to them by speeder. You
Well,
make
nice,
your way
isn't it?
back to the rusty bucket.
Well, if no one else can find anything, then we'll have to.
we
get
may
there.
have
I
found
need,
something.
I need to make a phone call.
Are you making the phone call when you get back or on the way back? It's only like a 5-minute walk.
Oh, do it on the way back.
Okay.
Ding, ding,
Ring, ring.
Ding.
Ring.
Goes to answer phone on the first time. Like, you have reached the answer phone of Riara Vossi. Please leave a message after the tone.
I don't leave a message. I hang up halfway through that.
Call her back. She
I try again.
sometimes just think it doesn't answer the first time.
You give it a few minutes first. Nearing.
We're kind of
back,
close.
and
We
like-
can see the rusty bucket. Just.
Yeah. And you see Croddish coming towards it at the other direction.
I wave.
Hello.
You see you see Specty just outside, just sort of trying to
Yeah.
sort of
I run up to
Sweeping
them.
Sweeping up broken glass.
I
or
run up to
something.
them and say,
Yes.
"Okay, if the person who's on the phone to answers, do not say my name, because if she hears my name, she might hang up."
you
And I'm gonna ring again.
you're gonna ring again as you're walking up to the rusty bucket. Like,
Do you want me to make sure I don't
ding,
say?
ding, 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 ding. Riara Vasi, how who's this?
Hello. My name is Pa. I got your number from desk sergeant at the Corsac station. Just needed to.
Oh, from Alex.
Yeah, I didn't catch their name, unfortunately. I just addressed them as sergeant because that was the most polite thing to do. Yeah. Wanted to get in contact with you about a specific speeder bike gang that's kidnapped the proprietor of the Rusty Bucket.
Okay.
We just
If you have a crime to report, I would suggest you report it back at the station.
Well, here's the funny thing. We are dealing with this on a personal matter. And we just need some information. The only information they could give us is the general whereabouts, which is about the size of half the city.
And the city's a whole planet.
I can assure you that it's not the size of half the city. It's only a district in the Undercity.
I haven't specifically looked at this map, so I wouldn't know.
What were you about to say, Aaron?
As this is as he's talking and that, you just see Bugs like face palm and then like just wants to say something but doesn't want. Like you tell he wants to say something, sort of like he's trying to sign to say, say you're only doing surveillance, but he can't say the words because he doesn't want to know that. How to know that?
Just
he's
my
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. No. Right. So we're gonna make
I
a
was gonna
roll
say,
for
can I
something like
see-
that.
Like
Performance
doing this.
roll or whatever. What's the Star
Just
Wars
hand him a
equivalent
pad
of
to
performance
write on.
roll?
It's
Yeah,
it's
you're
the
right,
Star
yeah.
Wars equivalent of just write on a bloody pad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got a data pad here. Just write on it.
Yeah. If you wanna sign it, it'll be a coordination check against Mike's against Par's perception.
I mean, technically, that would be a blue, a yellow, and 2 greens.
I kind of want to see how this plays out.
Actually,
Yeah.
you've already said that you were signing. You already said that you were signing.
I want to
so I'm
see
gonna
how this
hold you to
plays
it.
out. What am I on perception?
No. Bugs has got to roll negotiation, coordination, but his
Against-
difficulty is your perception.
Oh, so it's 2 purple.
Oh,
What's your
okay.
vigilance? What's your vigilance?
My vigilance is also 2 green.
Okay.
Okay, so and I get a blue die because I have Stalker 1.
Um,
Okay, 1 success, 3 advantages.
what's Stalker 1 for? Sorry.
Yeah, what's Stalker 1 coming
It's
from?
it's a talent. Adds a blue die to all stealth and coordination checks.
Okay.
Okay, in this case, I would say no because of the type of coordination it is.
I'll take the blue off and I'll re-roll. Oh, that did not roll. I gotta clear it. That'd be a yellow. Was it 2 green or 1 green? 2 green. And 2 purple.
It'd be two purple, yeah.
Yeah, whatever.
Okay, 3 successes, 1 threat.
Oh no!
Can the threat be I kind
Okay.
of don't understand what he's saying, so I kind of half-ass it?
The threat is you're looking at him, you understand him. It's like, oh, I got you, Bugs.
That's the threat. Brilliant. Yeah. I understand, Bugs. Why did I sound a bit like Matt Berry when I said that?
Legitimately.
Default to Berry.
I do default to Matt Berry quite quickly.
It's because you want him to play you in the film version of.
Yeah, that's what it is.
I just look at you two as Spexy and Chronic, and I'm just like, it's like he doesn't. It's like he's mentally inept.
Riara's like, hang on.
I ask for the phone.
Hangs up.
I ask.
Can I call her back
phone.
again?
Yeah. I ask for the
Try and call back, yeah.
I'm gonna call her back instead.
No, I'm not giving you the phone. No,
Give me the phone, man.
This is my comlink. Get your own.
I've got my own.
Then use
Blocked
it,
it,
but
probably.
before I call her back first.
Yeah, I'm gonna use it and call her.
She hung up again.
The number you've called has not been recognised.
Oh, she blocked it.
That's
Brilliant.
Bugs calling back.
Brilliant.
So she already blocked.
Oh, she already
She
blocked
blocked
you.
you immediately.
She blocked you ages ago.
She already bug blocked.
She bug blocked.
Yeah.
Right, I'd like to call her back again.
I'm just sitting here, really, just enjoying this.
You have reached the voicemail of Riara Vossi. Please leave a message after the tone.
I asked for the thing.
No. This time, I'm going to keep this going, and I'm going to leave a fucking message.
Okay, what's your message?
Hello, Par again. Seems that we've got off on the wrong foot again. I know about the situation between you and Bugs, and I'm willing to let this slide in the means of being able to find a missing fucking person. Please respond. Thank you.
Lots of love. Oh.
Lots of love, Pa. No.
Not to miss.
Okay.
Hi.
Kiss.
Okay, you leave the message.
And people ask me why
As you as you finish the message, you hear sounds like a roaring loud of speeder bikes like come rushing near you. Rush it like almost rush past as suddenly a hailfire of laser blast gets shot your way. Luckily, none of them. Yeah.
Not bad.
I'm flipping a destiny point in your favor for this. So this is going light to dark.
You mean dark to light?
No.
No, light to dark. We are using a light side point to save ourselves.
He's
the
flipping
forces.
it in.
Yeah. Yeah, the
You're
force is
making a
saving us
split
from a drive-by.
I want to return fire.
I would be rolling a shit ton of dice. This
Yeah.
by the time you've sort of realised what's happening and you sort of ducked for cover,
Can I grab my weapon out while
Reflexes.
this is going off? My reflex is that good. Obviously, being a Mandalorian,
Yeah,
being a
mine-
bounty
yeah,
hunter,
mine-
if I hit gunfire, I
no.
would have gone straight for the weapon.
No,
I have quick draw.
you dove for cover.
I just want to quick
but-
draw my SKZ and just.
But
The
they
thing is, would I have
they
done
sort of
for
they
cover?
are doing it driving by. They literally stop for like a brief half a second.
Hang on. Can I
as they're
argue?
left-
Can I argue that if we're worried about a biker gang and we heard a load of engines coming, like speeder bike engines, we'd have been a bit more prepared than that.
You heard them coming.
We didn't
like,
heard. We heard them coming. Okay.
Like it was
Oh, they were like waiting
within
around the corner and just sort of like
seconds. Yeah, it was like
okay.
within seconds.
He's not. You don't want to let us have it, do you? Yeah, that's fine. Fine.
It's literally within seconds.
Yeah, it's.
I appreciate the argument, but it's
GM's privilege. It's the world is what I say it is. Fine.
it's within seconds that it happens. It's like you'll have had enough. That's why I'm like letting you flip this point to like just get into cover.
Can I say?
Because you heard it.
Can I do a streetwise check to see
Yeah.
if they actually meant to try and kill us, or if the drive-by seemed to just be a warning? Like they hit us, they hit us.
Yeah, you can
or-
attempt to purple.
I'm raising
In the
my
meantime,
hand
they
not
sort of
to
like
over people.
within the seconds they have then started to drive up. They've started to drive off
Three
after.
successes. Just to see if it was a warning or if they were actually trying to kill us.
You're not too sure. You feel like it was a warning, but some of those shots, like one whizzed right past your neck.
So it's like they didn't really care if they did hit us, but their objective was not necessarily to just kill us.
Yeah.
Maybe if one of us died, no biggie. That's all.
Yeah.
Mike's been very patiently waiting with his hand out.
Yes.
As they're driving off, can I fire a few warning shots coming out of cover?
Yes.
Brilliant.
Yeah, I think we
You
probably
could
all
also
would try
run
that.
for your speeder.
Can we just
It's
go
not
to the
my
speeder?
speeder!
It's Chronic
yeah, it's mine.
speeder.
It's a I backed up on this. It's not my fucking speeder.
I'm gonna look at Kronos, give him the look of let's fucking go, and
I'm all ready to go. I was just waiting for you to finish
Chronis go for cover at the speeder.
Can I?
Yeah.
My
Can I then
speeder!
change
Like,
my-
over there.
trying to cover it up. So it
Are
doesn't
you
get
trying
hit.
to shoot while they're turning the speeder on?
I want to run towards the speeder, but shoot at the gang.
Okay, I'll give you a setback because you're running.
Okay, that's fine. I will
What
allow
what sort of range are they in? I mean, would I be able to get cover and then take a few shots at them?
About now, they are probably at long range, moving to extreme.
Okay, so I wouldn't be able to hit them with a blast.
I can. So I'm gonna get in the back of the speeder and I'm gonna like lay my sniper like on like one of the sides of one of the seats for stability. And I'm gonna take a pot shot at them because they're long.
Can I do my shot first?
Yes.
Yeah, go for it.
Oh, I've only got
what difficulty?
Very.
When you shoot, it would have been at. What point did you say you were shooting? Like once they started.
Duck out of cover.
Okay, so you would have let like the. I'd say at that point they're at medium, almost long range. So I will give you 2 purple.
Okay, because I can. This gun fires at medium, and with a setback. Yeah.
Yes, because you are running.
Yeah.
You're more focused on getting to the speeder than you are shooting them.
That cancels that out. That's that. That was blank. Just one triumph.
Okay. Triumph, but without us. Did the failures
everything else cancelled out.
Okay.
Still one success.
So one success.
Yeah, one success with being that triumph.
That is a triumph. Okay. You hit a speeder bike.
Do I hit one of the engines of the speeder bike?
No, but it's definitely smoke. It's like definitely looks like one's
Might
like
be going a bit slower.
Quick, Chronisk!
it's going it's smoking a little, so
Follow
it
that
might
smoke.
make it easier to. It'll make it easier to track it
Sweet.
because
Brilliant.
you'll be able to see the smoke.
That's all I
So
want.
we're gonna-
Chronisk, let's go.
I'm gonna
I
aim at
do.
a different bike while we're in the speeder. Like I get on the back, put my sniper lane against. I'm aiming for a different bike with my sniper.
Okay.
Which is ranged heavy. Do I have
Long
any-
range will be 3 purple.
3 purple, and that's against 2 yellow and 1
And
red.
I'm gonna flip a purple into a red.
Okay. So
Are you
that's
flipping
1
it?
red,
You're flipping a
1
Destiny.
purple,
I am.
2 yellow, 1
No,
green.
that's not the button I want to press. I want to interact.
Oh
Bring the
yeah.
controls back and
No,
flip
that should break. No, that should take the
1 green,
the force
2
points back to
yellow,
where we
1
were at the
red.
start.
Yeah, we're back to normal.
Was it 1 purple, 1 red, or was it
2 purple, 1 red.
2 purple, 1 red?
He
1
upgraded.
success, that's it.
Oh, damn.
It's like a gleaming hit. It doesn't seem to do too much damage to the speeder.
It grazes off, and you scratched the paintwork.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you ruined a bit of the nice shiny paintwork.
Oh, wait. I was using the wrong sheet. Can I re-roll?
In what
What do you mean you were using the wrong sheet?
Because I had
many
the
sheets
original
you
sheet
got?
up. The one that's from the start of the campaign before I upgraded anything. Fucking hell, that's a big spider. The
That's a
new
bit of
sheet.
information.
So I rolled 2 yellow, 1 green when I was supposed to roll 3 yellow.
I will just re-roll the green ones.
Yeah, just so
Take the greens out and re-roll the greens.
Yeah.
The yellows.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
So if you just re-roll, make
So-
note of what you've got there, and then just roll off yellow.
that's just three failures. So
Fails.
okay, that's 1 triumph. That's it.
Oh, shit.
So it's still just one thing.
You have to pardon me. My cat has knocked down my camera.
Okay, instead of it just grazing the paintwork, it takes a panel off.
Oh, is it the same speeder?
Yeah, no, different one to the one you were shooting at. But it just takes like a panel of the just of the speeder bike off. Doesn't really show any too many internal workings. Just knocks a panel off.
Sorry, I had to kill that spider. That was way too fucking big. Ugh.
Nice. They eat bugs though. They're good things. Anyway.
Bugs doesn't
Don't
want to
want
be
to eat
eaten.
bugs.
Oh yeah. Good point. And so we're all leaping on this speeder bike and they're gonna like Mad Max it.
Well, I hope
Yes.
so. I've been
Yeah.
starting the engine
I
for the
was
past
running.
10 minutes.
running towards the thing. So
Okay, sounds like Chronisk is driving it at the moment.
You
Yes.
do the shoot. You guys shoot them.
No.
I'll get after them.
I'm ready. I've only got medium range, so I can't shoot at this distance. I need to
They
get close.
are at
long
as you
range.
pull out and away, like you can see the smoke. Like they've turned around a corner, but you can just about see like the smoke trail just sort of rising above the
They're going to get after them.
buildings. So they are at extreme range at the moment.
Yeah, I need
gonna
to.
Pedal to the metal. Let's go.
I need to
I'm
close to medium
going.
range. I won't do anything. Brum brum.
I'm in my mum's car.
It seems so as you're driving, you drive like quite quickly to try and catch up to them.
Yeah.
But it
Yeah.
seems like every time you turn a corner, they have then turned a corner at the same time. You're always one corner behind them. It feels like, and eventually you come to like an industrial sort of area. You're sort of like you've noticed that the smoke in the distance as you've sort of come around corner, like the smoke in the distance round another corner and a small bit of a corner. The smoke seems to be stationary now, like they have stopped and they've reached their destination.
The music video for Wasteland Warrior Hoots Patrol is coming to mind.
Mm.
As As you sort of like looking at the area, it looks like that could have been. It could be like a small warehouse that has been a warehouse and building that has been converted into a makeshift bar and garage for them.
I roll a perception to look for a building that might be overlooking the building that they're currently in.
You can do that with your eyes.
Yeah, can I look? One that would be.
You use your eyes.
Yes.
Okay, you're trying to find one that's more optimal for it.
Yeah.
Okay, then for that perception, 4 purple.
Nah, that seems fair. So that's
Just because you're having to do it from a distance.
3 yellow and 4 purple. 3 success, 1 threat.
You do see one. It would mean you would be walking right in front of their building to get to it, though.
So we can see the smoke trail.
You can see the smoke trail bit. You can't see the bit itself from where you're currently stopped at because you stopped a bit of the way back just to.
So we'd have to go around the corner to properly see.
You'd have to go around the corner, or there is other buildings nearby that you could probably get on top of. That won't give you the best vantage, but would give you somewhat of a view.
Would they have known we were
Without
following?
disclosing a position?
Probably.
Yeah.
Well, we'll see.
They would have that. Yeah, I'm not gonna. I can't comment on that. You don't know.
Because it's basically, do we go in loud or do we not go in loud?
We've got to find out if Russ is in there first. Well, mind you, they've just shot at us.
Yeah.
I think that's reason enough to go in loud.
Oh yeah.
How
many of them are there?
I'm going to look at them and I'm going to say, okay, so.
Well, the thing is, if you've got bugs doing Overwatch, it makes sense to try and lure them out because then bugs cannot pick them off from.
But he can't get to Overwatch. He can't get to an Overwatch position.
Can I try and stealth?
I say
can I go on foot and can I try and stealth into that building? Like, just act nonchalantly, cover my rifle with like my coat and just try nonchalantly.
They would reckon
You can put a hood up.
They know what you're wearing, dude, right now.
True. Yeah, that's actually true. They did just shoot at me. And they know
they know what you're wearing, so
my vote, Chronisk folks.
This one time that I would be like, no, there's not even really a role for it.
I've got an idea that piggybacks off of Aaron's.
Oh yeah, go on.
I just want to go in and fuck them up. To be honest.
You don't know how many people there are there either.
I was about to say, do we know how many of them there are?
I start unclipping my armor.
You know there was at least 10 people on those bikes and everything, including sidecars. There was at least you didn't get a good look, but you guess anywhere between 10 to 15.
I'm gonna start on
knowing that there could probably be more. Okay.
And I'm going to turn to the 3 of them.
Okay. He's currently standing there in his tighty whities.
No. I have my undersuit on.
No, he's wearing half lamb. So the half lamb is just you just take off like the breastplate sort of.
I've just got this mental image of like
Oh, hello. There we go. My sound just went for a second. That was fun.
Yep,
yeah, it did.
But they're all back now.
Yes. I turn to the 3 of them and I say, you didn't see this. And I'm going to turn my back and I'm going to slowly lift my helmet.
Blimey.
Okay.
And I'm going to take it off.
What? But we can't see your face, though, can we?
Yeah. You can't see. I've got my back to you.
I feel like for purposes of if this was a film, the camera is to your back right now, but then as you sort of lift your head up, the camera sort of like as your head sort of like down, it then cuts to like your head down, like the last bit of it coming up, Describe
Yeah.
what your face looks like.
So obviously I am human.
Yes.
Hair is quite similar to how my hair is actually quite right now. It's kind of swept back, a little bit coming down to the sides. Kind of there's a scar, just kind of on the cheek, kind of battle scar. And I look quite rough, like in the sense of like roughly shaven, and skin's quite dark and kind of bleached from dirt. I've seen some shit, man.
Nice.
There you go.
Please continue.
There's
Now, please
bar.
continue.
And please continue. So obviously, I still have my weapon equipped. I haven't
Yep.
removed that stuff.
No.
I would.
Are you going to scout out?
I'm going to scout out, but I'm going to put my armor with me, but put it somewhere in a location where I could grab it if I need to run and grab it.
You have a backpack.
I've put it in my backpack.
It's Beskar. It's like plates, isn't it? So it'll.
Well, it's not Beskar.
Well, it's not Beskar. It's lamb.
Yeah, but it's plates. I mean, it'll like.
Yeah.
It'll.
Laminate very light. It's light, but
It's stormtrooper armor, isn't it?
Yeah.
I bet you guys didn't think that we'd be revealing me this time early.
Yeah,
no, I didn't
haven't
either.
seen your face.
No drama.
Yeah, and also.
Oh, he crab walks away from you, so you still can't see his face.
Yeah. And the thing is, in the interim, basically, Spectie's seen that, and she's just pulled up the veil on her hood because she suddenly thought, "Hang on a minute, I'm in public." So Par's showing his face, and Spectie's hiding hers.
Okay.
I'm gonna go and I've got my backpack equipped, and I'm gonna go.
You're gonna go for walkies.
I'm gonna go for a bit of a walk and go and have a little gander around and see what's happening.
Okay.
Okay.
As you get closer, you see some vehicles in like the little car park area. Quite a few. There's a couple of like speeders. There's a blacked out speeder. And then there's a roll me perception.
Perception. Okay. How difficult?
One purple.
One purple. Okay.
Yeah.
That is 2 success, but 1 threat.
Okay. Okay. You're just sort of looking over. As you're looking over, your eyes lock with someone like at the door, and they're just looking at you like, "Quit looking." They're giving you that "quit looking" look. But yeah, you see a few speeder bikes. You see the one that's smouldering. There's a couple of people just sort of like just outside. They've actually just sort of a couple of people just fixing up their bikes just in the garage sort of area. As you see someone come out of the main building,
Thank you, Sam.
Dressed very, very smartly.
Everyone hydrate, please.
Imagine they're dressed very smartly, suited, like properly suited and booted. He's got an entourage of. He's a human. He has an entourage with him. One that. I have the information for the person that you're looking at. So the suit itself is very dark. He seems to have like quite a few rings on his hand that seem to be adorned with nice gems. As you see, he seems like a fairly tall and imposing figure. Seems to hold a commanding presence. He looks very well groomed though, with a salt and pepper beard that frames a chiseled, stern face. you can't tell his eye color from distance, but you feel like they're blue. But he looks absolutely impeccable. He does in his dress. With him, you see you see he's a human. You see another human. Also, she is also dressed quite impeccably as well. Not as much so as the other. And you also have a what was it? A Trandoshan with a cybernetic arm. You see a cybernetic arm and hand from one sleeve of a suit as they walk towards this. As the tall gentleman, he shakes the hand of what looks to be
just very quickly. Am
I
I
have
like
his...
out in the open of this, or am I?
Oh, you're just walking down the path. You're walking down the sidewalk right now.
I can see them at the other end of the sidewalk. But I'm in kind of cover.
You're walking You're walking opposite their thing.
Okay. Have they seen me?
The doorman's seen you.
Yeah, the doorman's seen me, but have these guys seen me?
Not currently, no. But it looks to be that they're talking to a gentleman in a motorcycle jacket. You notice on the jacket it says "President" on it. This guy is a Zabrak.
Okay.
You know what I want to do? I just want to walk in there, like the Doctor during the episode of The Silence, just like everyone holding guns to all of them, and they're all just standing there and just menacingly chat them out.
Yeah.
You can't hear. You see they're talking to one another, but you can't hear what they're saying. As it looks like he thanks him and walks and sort of pats him. It looks like they're very, very well acquainted. Like it looks like he's treated him almost like family.
Okay.
Can we all see this car?
If you're walking, Paul's only seeing this because he's walking down the road that
then I probably can't. Fine.
And because Pa is right now unrecognizable to him.
Yeah, because they've shot
because
at
of smarts.
Mandalorian, but
yeah, they shot someone in armor, but
I'm not in armor anymore.
No, you don't look anything like you did.
That's a mask.
Somewhat.
Kind of a reverse mask.
Yeah, it looks like they know each other quite well. It looks like the human is treating the Zabrak like he is a member of his own family.
Okay.
As he thanks him, and you see you see sort of to the side of the Zabrak, you see a human woman that seems like they somewhat resemble the gentleman, the tall gentleman, standing very close to the Zabrak, and afterwards the suited members head to the blacked out speeder vehicle, and leave.
Are you going to relay any of this to us over comms?
You are still being stared at by the doorman as you're sort of walking past, staring in the direction of the thing, and he's like glaring you more.
I will say this: my comm is in my helmet. Where is my helmet?
It is
in your bag.
It is built into his helmet.
Built into the helmet.
Oh well.
Am I gonna as I'm looking at his helmet and that? Am I gonna notice this and then realize?
Are you? Oh,
Wait,
thought it was in your bag.
Can I quickly do something with my bag?
What's
and said helmet?
Is your helmet in your bag, or
Yes,
did you hand your helmet to one of them?
It's in the bag. I have it on.
Okay. Yeah, I thought you had said it.
Yeah. I slid the plates in and then the helmet. Can I quickly put my hand?
Might you have taken the comm out of it? No.
I've got something
Because you might
suspicious
like-
that I'm about to do, actually.
Okay.
Can I put my hand in my bag and just
Okay.
activate the comm link as an open channel?
Not speaker.
Only
Are you
them.
trying to make it not look suspicious?
Yes, of course I am.
Then you will need to roll. I'm gonna say roll skullduggery.
Ooh,
So you're sort of pretending-
okay.
pretending-
I've never rolled a
pretending to-
skullduggery roll before.
Wow.
I've not
So
had a
you're like-
skullduggery roll. Well, it feels
Skullduggery.
like something skullduggery.
It does.
Yeah.
Well, it's either skullduggery or stealth. But I'd say more skullduggery because it's a cunning move that I'm trying to make.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
You're
it's
trying to look like
Um,
you're scratching. You're trying to look like you're scratching your butt, but you're actually switching your comm link on.
It's gonna be 3 purple because you've been noticed, but I'm gonna flip a purple to a red.
Oh, you cheeky fuck.
It's
Defend
only because
yourself,
it's
okay.
only because of the threat on the previous one
That's fair enough.
that doorman is watching you like a fucking hawk.
Mm.
Can I, while I'm doing this, just kind of look at him and just go, Ben didn't pay attention.
This
Ben
man
was
is
looking.
crazy.
I was looking in his wardrobe.
Yeah,
Ben
well,
was looking in the
that's his
wardrobe.
actual door. That's not his wardrobe.
Oh, okay.
No,
Yeah.
it's more that I think my dad said fucking hell at the same time. I said hawk.
Fair enough. Yeah, can I kind of look at the doorman as I'm kind of doing it, go, like, you alright?
Hello.
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 Will that
He's
give me
glaring at
any
you,
kind
and he sort of like he looks over to someone else, and if you're doing that like that, he's gonna look over to someone else and like just sort of mention it.
to mention it? Oh,
To just sort of like how like this guy's acting suspicious.
shit, so that wouldn't give me any benefit.
No, if anything, I would
Was.
then be adding another purple.
Ooh.
Because
Theoretically.
you are acting
Theoretically.
very suspiciously.
It's gonna be
Is
a very shit roll anyway because I'm rolling on 2 bloody green.
No,
Is
you
this-
never know.
Is this normally a very deserted area? Is it like people wouldn't go down here unless they have business down here? Or would you get
Well,
passers-by?
You know how, if you played GTA 4,
Mm-hmm.
you know in the Lost Motorcycle Gang, their clubhouse,
Oh,
where
yeah.
it's situated. You're in that sort of area. Like it doesn't
you
get
do
much
get-
foot traffic.
yeah.
You don't
Yeah,
get you don't get much, but you do get some foot traffic. There is a little bit of foot traffic
Yeah.
about with you.
People wouldn't be like sauntering around looking in shop windows or anything. They're perfect.
No, there's no
going
shop
to
windows.
somewhere.
This
They're
is just
going somewhere.
yeah.
Okay. So you might get people wandering around, but not many. Okay. So we probably
if you're
stand out.
staring, if you're staring at this place as you're walking past, then like you'd look suspicious.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I've
And,
made
you
the
know.
roll.
Okay.
Oh no.
Okay.
2 success,
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
but backing that up with 2 threat.
Ooh, that cancels out then.
I thought
doesn't
you were
it?
about to say despair. No.
No, threat
that's
cancels with
failure.
advantage.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah,
I
threat.
thought you were
yeah,
about to say despair then.
No.
Yeah.
I
Um.
rolled very lucky on this.
Yes. So you've succeeded.
You managed to activate the channel, but because you were trying to do it sneakily and hastily, it's crackly.
Mm.
Okay.
It's crackly. But you feel eyes watching you.
Okay.
You feel like you're being watched. Like you're 100% feel like more than one people is looking at you now.
My next words
Without looking.
may
Yes.
or may not spark something bad.
You're far enough away; they might not hear you. It depends how loud.
Can I?
Also, take into effect that the comm link is crackly at the moment, so
Yeah.
I will let you decide what comes through.
Well, nothing's coming through comms because
you're not saying anything yet.
I'm not saying anything, but I'm gonna slowly walk away.
Yep.
But like towards the other side, so that I can potentially try and get around the back and sneak. Just out of earshot. I want to be out of earshot and out of eye shot.
Around the other side, you do see that there's another patio area where people are sat there drinking.
Is there another building next to it that I might be able to go behind?
There is some buildings next to it. It's mostly like there's another roadie section. There's buildings to your left. There's like an alleyway just coming up on your right, even.
Okay. I will go down that alley.
Okay.
Just to get away from that patio area, and I'm gonna speak into my bag.
Okay, This seems like an alley that people don't normally would go down.
Okay.
And you obviously feel like you've got eyes on you. Are you trying to get down that alley unnoticed, or?
Yes.
Stealth, please.
Yep. I knew that was coming. How difficult?
Just 3 purple. Just considering the threats. And the eyes on you.
Because that guy would have watched you until you went out of sight, probably.
Oh,
One
he
success.
is. Ooh. You just sort of the momentary sort of like bit like someone walks in front of his line of sight, their line of sight, and like you do it as a truck goes past. You've managed to see a truck going past, you time your steps perfectly, and you disappear down the alley.
Nice. The old
you see a fire escape. You see an old fire escape ladder.
Okay.
The same building?
This is the building Bug scoped out. This fire escape ladder. This is the building Bug suspected would be a good vantage point,
I see.
but is only accessible by walking past them.
It is the most optimal vantage point in the area by my military expertise.
I'm gonna climb up the ladder.
Okay.
And kind of like duck into the roof.
And okay.
That is where I'm gonna instigate conversation 1.
Okay.
To the team.
Okay. Now that you're up there,
put your helmet on.
You can. I will say that you can work out. You can sort of work. You notice that. Oh, like the dial wasn't dialed in properly. So it would have been crackly. So you notice that it would have been crackly and would have fixed that.
The helmet is
just because you're not doing it. It was on. Yeah. Okay.
At this stage, and while I'm talking to them, I'm gonna start adjusting the armor back on because I'm now at a point where they can't see me, so they don't know I'm here.
Okay.
Sup guys, back in full armor again. What's going on? Bugs, the building that you said was a good scope point, I am currently sitting on top of it.
Okay, what do you see?
I haven't poked my head out yet. I just thought I'd let you know. But I will say this. When I was walking past, there was 2 guys on the door of their building that were really giving me the looks. And it feels like the area is being watched. They're going to recognize you the moment you walk out.
They're probably expecting us because they'll have seen that they didn't hear us.
How
and they'll be expecting us to come after them.
How aware is par with Coruscant Underworld?
Well,
not like the bounty hunting, but like the actual criminal underworld?
Well, being a bounty hunter, across the grapevine, I would have heard of criminal workings when going out on bounties.
What's your knowledge underworld?
It is 3 green.
You'd probably have hunted some gang members, wouldn't you? I mean,
Yeah.
someone might have hired you to take out the boss of some gang or other, probably.
Maybe.
Not unreasonable.
No, that is true.
I would have some understanding, but it wouldn't be fluent.
I mean, most gangs, I think, would have their gang members taking out other gang members, but there might well be like, you've been hired by like a business to deal with a gang that has been bothering them, so you might have a superficial knowledge of which gangs hang out where or something, I guess.
Yeah.
What the names of the big gangs? You probably know that, like who the big names are, and.
Okay. Yeah.
Penny has fought my argument for me. Thank you.
No.
It just seems.
It's just helping. It's just more getting an understanding.
Yeah, it makes more sense.
He'd know more than I would. I wouldn't know anything about.
I'm gonna roll this first. I'm gonna get you to roll this first before I make you decide on the next bit. And I'll get you to do this just because of what you saw before you do it. Can you roll me a knowledge underworld? So I would say. Oh.
Cat keeps appearing.
It's 2 or 3 purple. I'm trying to work out what it would be.
With my knowledge, it'd make it 2.
Yeah, I feel like 2.
Because Ben doesn't want to say the words of "I'm going to flip a destiny point." Because Ben knows.
You want to? No, I'm. Yeah, but at the same time, I'm happy to do those things if I feel like it. I do them if I feel like it's going to be like a really cool moment.
Yeah.
Because you should only flip them. I think you should only do a full flip. Like you should only do like a reset flip if it's like going to be a really like cool thing.
It's boss battle kind of. Yeah.
Not even that. It could just be something
what
really
was the one that
interesting.
we did for Devil's Gambit when we did a full flip?
Oh, I can't remember. I genuinely can't
remember. There was only one during that campaign.
Oh, yeah, no. Irene came back to life.
Oh, shit, that was it, wasn't it? Yeah.
That's quite a flip.
That was quite a flip indeed. That cancels that out. That is 1 success and 1 advantage.
Okay. You feel like you recognize. So you feel like you might have heard of this person that's leaving. Before. You can't recall his name, but you are pretty sure that sorry, I'm just checking. You know that you're pretty sure it is the head of the or at least you believe it could be the head of the Crimson Star Syndicate.
Okay.
You can't recall his name, but like that name rings a bell. It's like heard descriptions of him before, as well as his two entourages, and like the name Crimson Star Syndicate comes to mind.
Why does that come to mind? Thinking in my head.
Yeah. So that comes to mind about those three people. Please continue your comlink. Or start your comlink.
Bugs. Address bugs here. Does the Crimson Star Syndicate ring any bells to you? Is Dread here?
Do we have a dread?
Do we have a Dread?
No, we do not. Dread.
Aaron disappeared.
Hello.
Oh,
Hello.
There you are.
Sorry, if someone called my name, my fucking headset cut out, so I couldn't hear anything.
Pa's contacting.
I'm addressing you on the open comms, and asking if the Crimson Star Syndicate. If that
Crimson Star Syndicate.
bells.
Oh, this would be a
Underworld
check,
knowledge.
right? Okay.
I'd say as a PI, who, especially based on Coruscant, I'll say 2 purple as well.
Okay. There's my dice ring. Clear. 2 success.
Okay. You recognize the name Crimson Star Syndicate. You're pretty sure they might run out of the Crimson Star Casino. They're known. They're known for you've heard tales of them being known for opulence, but also ruthlessness. You just 2 success.
Yeah.
You know that they have dealings in their fingers in a lot of different pies. They're dealing with their dealings, both illegal and legal. You know you just know that it's headed by something Kral. Kral.
Yeah. So I'm gonna say to the Pa. Yeah, Pa, they're run by this guy named Carl something. I'm not entirely sure what his name is. Expected to run out the what's it called, casino?
Crimson Star Casino.
Crimson Star Casino.
The same name of the syndicate.
They've got like a ton, like they're involved in a ton of shady shit. You know, fingers in many pies, if you know what I'm saying. But it's weird that they'll be out in a place like this with a biker gang of all things. Personally, doesn't make much sense to me.
Or they're here.
But why?
So this is a bit fishy.
I like how Ben's grinning, and I don't like this.
I don't like that either.
I'm just grinning because of the amount of more questions this is like bringing upon you. It's like sort of like you've got answers, but you've got more questions.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because with Bugs, he sees. Okay, I know X about them, but he's always going to extrapolate, even if his extrapolations make no fucking sense. Like you didn't say anything about what they might be doing with a biker gang, but to Bugs, it sounds from what Bugs knows.
It doesn't make sense.
It doesn't make sense for them to have anything to do with a biker gang. Yeah, they have their fingers in many pies, but you'd expect that maybe with
why are their fingers in this pie?
Yeah,
That's the
like
question.
you'd expect that with like a drug cartel or something like that.
Yeah.
Not
well,
just...
obviously, I can say that Pa has seen that there was also a woman standing by the president of the motorcycle gang that looked similar in appearance, but obviously Pa hasn't said that, so the rest of you don't know that. Only Pa knows this.
Something, Ben? Completely forgot about that. That information will be relayed. You now know of this information.
I'm only relaying it to you because Pa would remember it from like 2 seconds ago.
Yeah, Pa would remember it. Hoots wouldn't.
So, I think I'm gonna say with the comments. I'm gonna say I think our best bet is to wait until the people from the Crimson thing, and when I say thing, sometimes it's actually just Bugs because he's terrible with names.
Yes.
As you all know, so it's like when those guys leave, we go in then, because if we have to deal with 2 gangs at the same, and knowing these Crimson fellas, they probably have access to good gear.
Before Mike has even said any of this, this blacked out vehicle has already passed you guys.
Oh, so I'm going to ask
long
if they
before.
left.
But
I'm going to ask if they've left because I see the vehicle pass by, but that could be anyone.
You don't know. Yeah, that could have been anyone. There's been quite a few vehicles passing. So
presumably they'd have like the sort of Star Wars equivalent of like a really fancy limo with blacked out windows. Yeah. So it would have been like a nice looking.
It was a nice
for a
car.
biker gang. So we would have noticed it leave because it would have been
noticed it leave, but Bugs would obviously check if have they left.
Yeah.
Yeah, not quite limousine, but more sort of like how like the Japanese Yakuza always used like like estate cars.
But out of place in a biker hangout, basically. We'd have just gone, what are they doing here?
I'm gonna ask her, part have those Crimson fellas left?
Ben, have they left?
Yeah, you saw them leave.
Because Chronic is currently itching for a fight, like I could just imagine Chronic's just there, like both hands on the steering wheel, just ready.
Outside, you saw at least 14 people outside, but you could hear from the sounds of like the inside bit, like just from the noise in there. There's at least another like probably a good 20, 25, 30 inside.
If we know, yeah, I mean Chronic, yes, but there are tactical considerations here. Okay. I want to survive it. But we're not asking why. Yeah, that's what I was going to get to. Is why are they trying to kill us?
That's
what have they done with Rusty?
And I have a way we might be able to find out. So, biker gangs, from my knowledge of biker gangs, are territorial. What I want to do is, I'm going to say, a few blocks back, there was a wall, in front of a bunch of like shops and that. Can we go back there for a sec? I'm going to say it in such a way of like, I'm obviously up to something.
Chronic smash.
Wink.
No, I'm gonna spray paint. I'm gonna paint a rival. I'm gonna tag a rival gang's tag on this wall, and they're gonna notice it, and a ton of those people from that place are gonna immediately run over here.
They already know we are, because they were sent to try and kill us. So
but if they see a rival gang tag in their territory, they're gonna leave the clubhouse to go investigate, giving us time to go into their base camp with very minimal security and get as much information as we need without having to deal with a ton of men, because it's a rival gang tagging in your your
Oh,
turf
so you-
is
yeah.
war situation.
So you want to
So-
basically send them all round to the next door gang's base to have a fight, and we'll go in and have a whiz round.
Yeah, then we can go in, and that way there'll probably still be some like guards there, so Kronisk will still get Kronisk smash, but we're not gonna have to deal with like upwards of 20 at a time, which would be not possible for us to survive. Yeah, it would be literal death. What does everyone think of this plan?
I like it. I mean, can we estimate from the number of speeder bikes how many people are in there? Because they presume if it's a biker gang, they'd each have a bike, wouldn't they?
They potentially, but then
yeah, some of them
there's
might
a lot of
share,
sidecars and stuff.
Yeah, but they'd
There is
be
some like
there
is some like other normal vehicles as well as bikes in the car park.
Basically, count the seats. Can we sort of estimate how many are in there by how many?
You'd have to ask Par if he can peek over and find that out.
I would ask Par. Can we estimate the number of people based on the number of vehicles that are outside?
I will peek over.
You peek over and even you can just kind of see around the back of the place as well. It's a fairly biggish establishment. You're estimating that there is at least 25 to 30 bikes plus sidecars on some of these bikes, as well as some other vehicles.
Yeah, I mean, if there's 25 to 30 bikes, there's a minimum of 25 to 30 people.
Yeah, and the majority of them would leave if there was to be a war.
Hopefully.
They wouldn't. Yeah, so it's worth at least a try.
It's worth a try. Yeah, I like it. But it's just like how many of them would stay behind.
The smirk Bugs has on his face right now is like pure evil.
It's criminal.
I mean, it sounds all right, but how would you know? You've got to make sure that they know the tag is there in the first place.
That's why we're doing it in front of the shops that most likely pay for protection, because they're going to let them know.
Well, all right then.
Because they're not really going to feel safe. Because if they pay for protection and a rival
you
gang
are
is
I did say you are in an industrial area right now.
Yeah, there's no shops.
Yeah,
and also we'd have to be waiting quite a long time for them to take the bait as well. I think we'd be sitting here waiting.
We'll be sitting here for a long time.
They might not even report it.
They might not even know it's
what we
there.
could do is do the tag and then throw a brick through one of their windows.
Yeah, but we want to get them to go somewhere, Kronisk. Throwing a grenade in the car park will just annoy them.
It would set the vehicles up.
It would be a flipping good distraction. Is there another way in?
No, wait, Kronisk, mix our ideas together. We blow a grenade outside the shops while there's a tag there. 100% they're going to call their protection people up.
No, because
100%.
Here's the funny thing. Who's got a grenade strapped to their belt and is in quite close proximity to the building?
Do not put a grenade at the building.
The other thing is, if they see that grenade come down, they're going to come up that building looking for you, which might actually work quite well, because then the rest of us can sneak in while they're looking for you.
Get most of them out here dealing with that. Sneak in, try and find. We don't even know if Rusty's here, but we should at least.
We can at least have a look
and find out what we can.
Is there a convenient looking back exit? I mean, presumably they come in the car park way because they've all got vehicles, but is there like a pedestrian?
From what Par could see, there's a garage on the car park side of it where they fix up their bikes and stuff. The other side of it was more like the bar side of it.
But there's not like
you couldn't see any other entrances though.
It's just like if it's like an industrial unit, it might have like a reception that they don't use because receptions are for.
It looks like this has been converted and redesigned.
Oh, they've redesigned it quite a bit. Okay.
I'm just thinking, if we go back to where the shop is, tag it, have Kronisk blow up one of his grenades near the shops, then the people in the shops are going to think, oh, rival gang muscling on territory, we pay protection. we'll call up the Zabags like, hey, someone's attacking
Why am
us.
I
We
paying
need
you for?
protection. What am I paying you for? And all of them are immediately gonna go, oh fuck, let's go.
Like, it's kind of turning us into the rival gang, though. I mean, letting off explosives in public.
Not if
That's
you don't
where we-
know.
That's where we make sure that it doesn't actually hurt anyone. It's a safe as safe an explosion as it can be, and just to draw their attention and you know. I'm thinking this plan is grand.
Is there any way
Couple
we
of people,
can...
Pa, you see a couple of people while you hear this discussion on the open comms. You see 5 people get on their bikes and start heading, like, look like they're going to head out of the car park and head towards where your friends are.
Wait.
In that
I'm
direction.
gonna immediately turn to
Pa,
your
well, I
character's
don't know if
name,
Pa lets you know or not.
I'm gonna
so.
be like, guys, there's movement. They're coming towards you.
Okay. I'm gonna go. Can't scare us out here. Plexi, can you check your like datapad thing for malware or viruses or something?
What, to cause
What is
viruses?
this, cyberpunk?
Yeah.
I'm guessing because
Come
what
on,
I'm
like,
guessing
they might
is
have like CCTV. I don't know. They wouldn't have CCTV, I guess.
I'm
but we could
thinking
try
what
it.
happened is when you were on their website and you got that, you know, I'm thinking maybe you've got a bit of malware and that's how they knew where we were, what we were looking at, and maybe they're about to get on their
Malware for
boats
that.
to come towards us.
They just need to get my Star Wars equivalent of my IP address.
They've done a remote Trojan. It's a rat.
I'm gonna ask you.
But the thing is, it wouldn't.
Rat.
I mean, I can check for
I'm gonna
that.
hide.
Pa, you see that? Pa, you see. Okay, thank.
It was
Chronis,
white,
roll a
though,
stealth check,
so...
please.
And also, I
Guys,
don't
panic.
think...
What are you hiding behind? Are you hiding behind a vehicle?
I'm with Chronisk. I'm with Chronisk.
Then stealth with 1 purple.
For each of us.
Oh wow, my first roll of the day. What is it? That's a good question.
Are you still? It depends
you
how
haven't
quick you're moving
designated
for
that
it.
you're not fucking moving anywhere. You're having an
One
argument.
success, one advantage.
Oh, hang on,
You're hidden.
Hang on.
2 failures, 5 advantage.
Sheet is being very, very slow.
What? Really?
2 failures, 5 advantage. The fuck is your stealth?
How did you get?
2 yellow, 1 green is my stealth.
You rolled really
And you did that on 1 and you rolled 2 failure on 1 purple.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ! Yeah, you're not hidden.
What was the difficulty again?
What is the advantage?
1 purple.
1 purple. What's the advantages?
They don't recognize you immediately, but they would still they still see you there. Like it's like a hang on, like you had to look twice.
Guys, I'm gonna pull out the rifle.
Hang on, Specty's rolling.
Specty's rolling.
2 success, 1 advantage.
Oh, you're hidden.
Okay, so you two are hidden.
You both dive down an alleyway that's like quickly get down an alleyway that's right by you.
Cardboard boxes or something.
Okay, do I have anything that I can
Bugs
do
Bugs tried hiding behind a cardboard box. And then a gust of wind blew the cardboard box away.
And he's like...
At this point, can I see this happening? Question number 1.
Yes.
Number 2, can I throw the grenade now?
Good question. You see these you see Bugs hide behind a box. You see the other 2 jump into the alleyway. You see Bugs hide behind a box. You see the wind blow it away. You see.
Do I have time to just an arm, grab Bugs and pull? Well, not really.
Well, they've seen him now,
not.
so
They've seen him.
He failed, so his stealth was His stealth failed.
Okay.
As they were coming around, as they're coming around the corner, I'd say an advantage is that. No, because this is already because I'm already describing what was going on. Yeah, I'm
The
going to continue
advantage is
describing.
I'm about to blow everyone's cover by specifically blowing up something.
You might have a chance. Yeah, so that happens. Like Bugs sort of does that, looks around, looks over at them. They're sort of like in their direction as they sort of like drive past. A couple of them don't notice, but one of them like looks over and like doesn't take much notice a second, but then looks a second time. He's like, hang on, looks a second time, looks at you. So the camera's like, the camera pans in at his, like cuts to his face looking at you, cuts to your face looking at him, cuts to Pa on the roof, sort of like fumbling around. It's like cuts to him looking at you, cuts to him looking at him, cuts to Chronisk and Vecti looking at you. Cuts to Pa reaching for a grenade, reaching like finding his grenade.
No, I know this is happening. I know what's going on.
Face to black.
Yep, I knew this was coming. I fucking knew it.
You gave me a good thing to do it on.
Yeah. It's the good cliffhanger.
I don't have anything set up. I don't have a fight scene set up yet.
And we don't have enough time to run this fight scene.
Yes.
No.
So technically,
you weren't expecting two yellows and a green and a purple.
An absolute fail.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, thank you very much.
I wasn't expecting that. Honestly, I was expecting.
Like,
I liked the idea of you doing that stuff. Just I had to initiate something because you were just taking too long to decide.
It had to happen.
Welcome to role-playing games.
Exactly.
Risk assessment, the game.
Yeah.
Yes.
If you take too long, get fucked.
Yeah.
Exactly.
It's all right.
Well, thank you everyone for tuning in to this week's episode of The Shadows Beyond, our Star Wars Edge of the Empire campaign.
And hydrate.
Hydrate
doesn't count.
One final
hydrate.
Hydrate before you dihydrate.
The hydrate. That never came through. There was a
No,
second hydrate.
I was looking further up the screen, but
that was ages ago.
That was ages ago.
Good idea. Hydrate. Yeah.
So we're going to get
anyway.
to have some Chronos Smash next episode.
Next week. There you go. There was the hydrate redeemed there by Ben. Thank you.
Hydrate before you dihydrate.
But of course, this episode will be loaded to YouTube, as all of our previous episodes are there as well. You can check that out.
I think episode 7 is.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, it got uploaded last week.
I'll check.
It was uploaded weeks ago.
Yeah, but we uploaded one last week, I think. Might have been. Can't remember. I don't know.
Something happened last week. I don't remember. But yes, you can check out this episode if you've missed it. Just coming into the stream now. Check out on our YouTube by doing it's either exclamation YT or exclamation YouTube. If
you're subscribed, you can just rewatch the VOD.
If you're subscribed, you can just rewatch.
Actually, I think you can just rewatch the VOD anyway.
Just rewatch it anyway.
But
yes,
got a week, I think.
Yeah, for the week, because that's how long it takes. But
until
of course,
the next episode of Roll the Die.
Definitely check out our socials as well for the stream updates and join the Discord. But apart from that, that has been me, Hoots, Mura, Dread, Bosswolf, and the Mari. Take it easy, everyone. Bye.
May the force be with you.
Always.